Welcome to Monday. Yay.
Monday.
And live from Las Vegas.
Did Adam freeze?
Did I freeze?
Or is it just me?
Am I frozen?
No, you're not frozen. Can you
No.
see me?
Is Adam frozen?
No,
I see
not
you.
frozen.
Oh.
I don't think I'm frozen.
Oh.
Live from Las Vegas, sort of. Can you hear me now, Ed?
I can hear you now.
Okay, there we go. Ed's in
It-
Vegas.
Yeah, and I have spotty reception here, so just bear with me.
He's only with us for about 20 minutes
Yeah.
before he's going to go to the meet and greet at the Boss Reseller Remix. And he's basically here just to make me and Jimmy jealous that he's in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have made
Yeah, he
have
won't.
made it worse and be eating an In-N-Out burger right in front of you guys.
You could have, yeah.
Oh.
You could have done that. Or you could have like panned the
Could've.
camera so we could see the casino glitzy sign behind you. That's
Right.
Thank you. Yeah.
There
Oh,
you
look
go.
at that. Hey, it's Cirque. There's there we go.
There it is.
You got a good view too. Look at that.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Anyway.
my reception. Oops,
And you knocked your mic.
my reception might be a little bit bad here.
It's not bad.
Okay.
So, bearded PokeTuber in the house. What's happening? He said, "Hey, Ed."
Hello.
There you go.
Yes, I made it.
That's right. Anne's here. Hi, Anne.
I am.
Hello.
So, I got a new one. Yeah.
I heard it. Nice.
Yeah, it's the best one I could come up with. I frequently go through this like website where I get them from and just kind of scroll through, and I found that one, and I'm like, that's perfect. I like that one. So, anyhow, how are your sales this weekend, guys?
0.
Oh, Jesus, really?
Well,
One.
What?
for me is because I wasn't really listing anything. I was getting ready for this, and I actually put my stores in vacation mode on all of them. I have one eBay sale right now that's not getting shipped until the 17th. So that, I kind of like that about time away mode, that now it tells you that you have to ship it until whatever time you set it at.
Yeah, I like that too. That was nice that we didn't get tagged at all on vacation for any of them, and we did get a couple messages towards the end of the trip where people were like, "Are you going to ship this?" And we're like, "You can't read the massive thing on the top of the on the top of the listing that says I'm not going to be back." And
Yeah.
but of course we were more polite than that. But yeah, but we went off the chain over the weekend, so I guess it is. It's when you guys are slow, we go crazy. When you guys are busy, we get nothing. That's just the way it is.
Well, mine's the same way. I haven't been listing because I've been working on my other business. So that's
Yeah,
where.
sure.
So once those start going, then sales will be great there too. But no.
Yeah, you gonna do what
yeah.
sold videos?
It's a little bit. Yeah.
Here's a bunny.
I mean, to me, it looks like you were working up on the McDonald's more than the reselling.
There they are. Look at them.
Yeah,
I mean, if you don't show proof, if you don't
Yeah.
show proof, they're not real, right?
And
That's right.
and I went to 4 different McDonald's. All of them were sold out of it. They didn't have
Wow.
any of it no more.
Did you see the super creepy commercial they came out with for it?
There's a commercial?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I highly
Yeah, they
recommend
made it.
if you're
they
bored.
made it look like. Yeah, they made it look 80s, which was weird.
Yeah, if you're bored, look it up because it's really creepy. Like really creepy.
I'm
I
gonna
saw
have
it today.
a lot of time.
I saw it today and I'm like, what? What was that? Like, thank
Yeah,
God they're not
it's
trying
weird,
to appeal
yeah.
to children because it scares the crap out of who'd scare the crap out of a kid.
Sorry, Adam. For some reason, you're freezing on my end, but I could hear Jimmy. So I don't know. Maybe it just might be my computer.
Maybe. I don't know. Can you still hear me or am I just frozen?
No, like you're frozen. I could see Jimmy moving and everything, but I can't hear anything you're saying. So I apologize if you ask me something.
That's okay. I'm not going to ask you anything important anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
it's not that business, Tommy.
it's a good business. It's like Breaking
I
Bad
guess-
in Dark County.
I guess I could let the cat out of the bag. I guess I could let it out of the bag. I guess because I'm gonna start bringing it in my YouTube eventually. But,
Yeah.
if nobody knows, Adam and Sarah knows. we have a rabbitry now, so we had it 3 years ago, but once COVID happened, I ended up having like 100 and some rabbits, so a couple people bought me out, so which was great. that was great, but yeah, so we're slowly starting back and raising rabbits again.
No,
Nice.
I've seen them.
So
They're adorable.
yeah, precious.
Kristen's listening and lurking while driving.
Ooh,
Nice.
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful. Don't comment too much.
Mhm.
What's up, Ping? Thanks for coming in.
Hello.
Hey,
Pro tip, Ed, check the app before driving to check.
I'm missing something.
So am I. Yeah.
it's the fentanyl.
I saw that.
Okay.
Everyone's fine. Everyone is fine here. No freezing. There you go. Okay, so,
So-
it's you, Ed.
Okay, yeah.
mess
So
with
it's,
Don't mess
Yeah,
with that.
I'm
I'm joking.
I'm not surprised. It happens. Plus, I'm
Hotel
using my
Wi-Fi.
Chromebook, so
Yeah, hotel Wi-Fi too.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
there I go.
You gone again? Say, he gone.
Well, at least we could stare at the gold nugget for a
There you
little
go. Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
How I miss the golden nugget.
Not jealous.
I am jealous.
I am.
jealous.
Okay.
Go to Ed, if you can hear us, go to your meetup. There you are.
Okay.
You're back.
Yeah.
He's
All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna head out then because I'm having bad reception here.
Yeah. Have fun.
Good, man.
Yeah.
Have fun,
If I end up coming back earlier, I'll hop back on with my phone and see what happens.
Yeah. Either way, if you see any resellers we like, tell them we said hi.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, bud.
Later,
See ya.
guys. See
See ya.
everybody later.
Right. So,
All right.
there we go. Ed's
Just-
in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess we could bring you back out. There he is.
Oh, for the McDonald's Happy Meal, there's an app that you can check before you go to the store. Oh, he said he drove to McDonald's. You can select another store and order it, and they'll say it's unavailable.
What?
So,
So I got very lucky with mine, man. Tell
yeah,
the
you
truth.
did. Yeah,
So
we're down one. We need Birdie, and Sarah's gonna have to take one for the team here because it ain't happening.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not happening.
I almost went today for you, and I was like, I can't.
No, don't, man. I get it. I get it. It's too much. It's too much.
I mean, 2 days consuming 40 nuggets,
No.
4 large fries, 2 large iced coffees, 2 large iced tea oranges. Man, I was like,
Yeah, if you end up with a cardiac incident trying to get me Birdie, I'd feel really bad. Don't do that.
so I went to Subway today. Just
It's
saying.
good. Eat fresh. Good. Smart. You might want to find a smoothie place and get yourself a detox smoothie too while you're at it.
Yeah, we did.
Flush all that stuff out. It's yeah, it's too much. And everybody, it was funny because like most of the resellers that I follow on Instagram were all like, going and getting these Happy Meals and stuff like that, and like the stories were hilarious because they were all like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get this adult Happy Meal thing or whatever," and then like the next story was like, I got the adult Happy Meal, but I don't feel very good.
Yeah. I felt fine that way. It was just I was real dehydrated. I think it was too many French fries.
That's salt. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that will do it. Yeah,
So-
it's a little rough, but
See, personally, I did it for myself. I didn't do it to resell. That was because I collect McDonald's stuff, so that's why
Yeah.
I was like, I have to do it.
I saw a few people resell them. I mean, most of them just got their money back essentially. Like they sold the bag and the toy separately, and
Yeah.
got about like $12 to $15 for them. I mean, it's not a money maker, but it's still,
No.
you get a free meal out of it basically.
And it's weird as Hamburglar's like he's the one kind of killing the price, man. He's doing pretty good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not willing to part with him yet.
Right. That's
Because-
how.
He might. It depends on how limited this is. Like if this is a one-time thing where they're never going to do it again, then like 10 years from now, it's going to be worth a lot of money.
That's what I was thinking too. So
But if this becomes a regular thing, which I'll know at the end of the year, then whatever.
yeah.
So, Bearded Poketuber says my dad ate Happy Meals for a week straight when they had the first round of Beanie Babies in the '90s. Woo! See, but the Happy Meal I think would be okay. Well, not okay. I mean, it's still going to be terrible, but at least it's not a very large portion. You're getting a cheeseburger or 4 nuggets or, and a small fry and a small drink. So at least it's not the Big Mac or 10-piece chicken nuggets. I'm glad I didn't go with the Big Mac. Although maybe it would have been better. I don't know. Because I went with the chicken nuggets and they didn't sit well. So maybe the Big Mac would have been better.
See, I don't like Big Macs, so I guess you can get it dressed like a cheeseburger, but it's just too much bread. Just too much bread. Is.
Yeah. Why didn't they do a quarter pounder with it? That would have made more sense.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You could have did that. You could have threw it in that, that country chicken sandwich they have with just the pickles on it. Something. I don't know why they chose the 2.
I don't know. There's some, it's weird. I mean, the Big Mac, I guess, is probably the most iconic thing that McDonald's sells, so why not? But I saw a TikTok, so there's in Times Square, they have like a big sign above the McDonald's, and it says like most recent orders from this McDonald's, and it just, pulls up the orders, like it's just a, order number this was this, and order number this, and the one that they filmed was a fillet of fish and an orange juice. Like, who gets a fillet of fish and an orange juice?
That's disgusting.
It's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of in my entire life.
That is sick.
Yeah. It was almost as bad as the guy when I first started doing like Uber Eats and stuff. Somebody got a fish sandwich from Burger King with lettuce, tomato, and mustard on it. You're like, oh. So yeah. Your wife's here. Well, she'll be in and out. Working another 12-hour. Oh, what a surprise. Busy chaos yet again.
Wait. She had in and out? What the hell? I'm joking. She left us.
Well, guys, thought she was going to work. She hopped the flight.
Sarah, jump on. Okay.
Hi, Carson. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. My guess is they are the number 1 sellers. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Double cheeseburger meal as an adult happy makes more sense. Sure. But the adult cheeseburgers, the double cheeseburgers though, are small. So I can understand why maybe they wouldn't, but they should have brought back the Big and Tasty. They need to bring back the Big and Tasty, just period. That was an awesome burger. So
it was.
Brine your fish fillet and orange juice. What's up, Dave?
Hey, Dave. No way, man. No, so disgusting.
They should have brought back the McRib. We need a population. Oh God! Every year I end up getting one, and every year I regret it.
Yeah.
So
instant heartburn. Instant heartburn.
See, I don't get the heartburn. I get other problems that we really can't discuss. So, Dave says, "Missed you this weekend, Jimmy."
Yeah,
missed me. Whatever.
I was like 10 miles from Cleveland, and I dropped about as much money as I would have down there. So yeah. Definitely would have had fun in South Carolina, but had to get some rabbits, man.
Sent me a video of Mansfield penitentiary. Was it a penitentiary or was it a asylum? It was a penitentiary.
Penitentiary, yeah.
Yeah, where Shawshank was filmed. Brain fart there. Jeez. But yeah, it's a cool place. I've been there. It's creepy as hell, but
yeah. See, I was going to, because we can bring that up later. So I had sheets for the first time.
That's right. You did have sheets for the first time. Yeah.
And man, as much food as we got, I was like, Jen, man, it's swelling. I was like, and Mansfield was like 35 minutes from where we were. So I was like, I was going to, every time we go through Mansfield, we stop at the prison just to see it.
Have you ever been in it?
Oh yeah, it's gloomy, but
yes, I know.
All these cars were pulling in, and I seen it was open. I was like, no, we're not even going close to that thing, man. Because I had a feeling we were going to have to pay it apart.
Yeah.
So we drove past the prison because there's an active prison right behind it,
mm-hmm.
and then we drove back around. That's when we took the video of it. But
yeah,
I was like, hell, this sucks.
Still a cool place. Yeah, we went. My buddy came in from California. We went. Did the overnight. I was in the parking lot most of that night because It's disturbing in there in the middle of the night. So
It's disturbing during the day. You can feel that it's
yeah.
haunted. You can feel it. It's creepy.
Yeah, if you go in the fall, it's even worse because it's kind of cold and drafty.
Oh, you hear them pipes.
Yeah, it's not good. The worst part is the basement, like where the solitary is, because their solitary was almost as well, probably almost as bad as Alcatraz. Alcatraz has two big doors, and then one of the doors is just solid steel. The other one has like a little hole in it, so no light whatsoever, no toilet, no nothing. It's just a concrete room with a hole in the floor. And theirs is the same, but it's in the basement, and there is no light whatsoever down there. And it's like, and my buddy, when it was all dark, he's like, "Let's go to the basement." I'm like, "Okay." And I was down there for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, "You know what? I gotta go." I'm like, I can't do this. This is not cool. So yeah, we bailed. I've made some wild combinations of food for people over the years. I bet. Yeah. What's up, William?
Hey, William.
Sarah says big and tasty was life. Your wife called it the big and nasty.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Dang it, Adam. Get me blamed for farting again. It echoed in the room. And my nurse just whipped around and said, "Jen, dear God." There one more time. It's always me. You can always blame it on me.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, people fart. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but my grandmother used to say better in than out.
Exactly.
Or better out than in.
Well,
I think somebody else used to say better in than out. It was a guy I knew.
and I think Shrek.
Should Shrek say that too? I don't think we're talking about the same thing. Sweet Lord, she's dying. That's funny. I enjoy. I think that's fun now.
Exactly.
But, yeah. That prison. I can't. I enjoyed the tour when it was light out, but not when the lights went off. Because they were like, "Yeah, bring a flashlight," and you're like, "Okay," and then they're like, "It's gonna get dark in here," and you're like, "Yeah, it's gonna. How dark could it be?" And then you're like, and you're like, "Oh."
I mean, it is in the middle of kind of nowhere. I'm just saying.
Yeah. The coolest part I thought was the office where the warden was, because they still had it kind of dressed up like the movie, and then the apartment that Brooks hung himself in is actually upstairs in the prison. They used it, and that's there too, which still says Brooks was here on the thing. So that was really cool. But yeah, it's awesome to see in person. Sweet Lord, she's dying. She legit has her nose covered. What's up, Mountain State? Thanks for coming in. I like the what sold / news video. Thank you. I appreciate it. That was
cool. I liked it too.
Long, man.
Yeah.
Half an hour. I'm editing it, and I'm like, oh, this is a long one.
not to spoil it for anybody. I liked it where you were like, yeah, maybe the next one will be a little bit longer, It's like,
well, it will be because I added an extra day because I got Sunday in there now. But I will tell you guys right off the bat, I was so overwhelmed when I sat down to film that video because literally, like right here, like where my hand was, is where the cabbage patches were piled up to. Like there were so many of them. They're all these cabbage patches, and I'm like, how the hell am I gonna do this? So it was like $25, $26, $32, $18. Like there's just no way I can do that. And then and then we had that guy buy all those pictures from us. So it was, I was overwhelmed. Like I just had no idea. So you gonna make that a weekly thing? Yeah, every Saturday. It's it used to be a weekly thing, Bearded PokeTuber, and then I stopped doing it because like views were down and watch time was down and stuff. So I was like, I don't think anybody wants to watch it anymore. And then I got a bunch of people asking for it and brought it back. So
yeah, we missed the wave. That's all.
Everybody missed the cabbie wave. That's right. And I missed it. Like I did it like 50% of the time in the last video, and the other ones I'm like, yeah, $23 plus shipping. And this time I couldn't do it. I had 12 cabbies to ship out, so I did it like with like 3 of them. Like that's just all I can do. So yeah, but yeah, no, it'll be a weekly thing. I'll get a little better with the news in the middle of it. I just, the first one was getting back into the swing of it, and it's a labor of love, is what it is. Because you got to film every day, you got to film before you ship every day, and then you got to edit it all together. So it can get a little rough. How was the music concert? I don't think she's talking to me about that though. I didn't go to a concert.
I am in 3 weeks. Maybe that's probably what she's talking about.
I haven't gone to a concert. We're gonna go see a live band in Atlantic City next weekend.
Who are you seeing?
I don't know. Whoever's playing at the Hard Rock.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
They have live bands every night in the lobby bar, and we had a really great time the last time we went. So we're dragging our friends there this time because that was we went over their house over the weekend, and he was like, what do you guys want to do? And I was like, the only thing Sarah wants to do is she wants to go to the band on whatever night. So I think we're going Sunday night, but yeah, I don't know. I'll let you know what they're called when we get there, because I don't think there's any way to even look it up. But yeah, it was pretty cool. So what's up, Cameron? Smash that thumbs up, you filthy animals. That's right. Yeah, please. The What Sold video was cool. I thought you went and saw a YouTube video. Jimmy thought it was from this past weekend.
Oh no, that was from a few weeks ago. Yeah, the band we're gonna go see we've seen them already 3 times this year. So I guess we're becoming groupies of them.
There you go.
Or roadies. That's what they call them, aren't they? Roadies, yeah.
No, groupies are fans. Roadies are people that like you're hauling amps and
that's true. Yeah,
guitars and stuff.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm waking up. I have to take a nap before this. Man.
Yeah, no, I did the same thing.
If not, I'll be like,
yeah, like, hey guys, I'm just gonna sit here for a second.
And that right, Ed?
Yeah.
See,
hey Ed,
he agrees. He agrees. Yeah. There he is.
It looks just like him. It's got the hat and everything.
Like when he freezes.
That's right.
I mean, he's in Vegas, so that's like the best excuse out. Like, hey guys, I can't hear you right now. I'm sorry. Is it you or is it me? Click.
I wouldn't have even made it.
No.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't have even made it. If you guys would have wanted me to be live, like when I was in Las Vegas, it would be literally me sitting in a slot machine. All you'd hear is ding, 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 and I'd be like, "What? Oh yeah, eBay sales were good. They were good. Hold on, Captain and Coke, please, Captain."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it would not have been a good video. So you guys are like 85-year-old men. Take a nap. What time do you get up? Yeah,
4 in the morning.
Yeah.
4 in the morning.
I get up around 9:30. But I also go to bed about 2:30. So
yeah, it's a little different. I guess I am the loser that has to go to work. Wow.
Sarah said 11.
You just got called out by the wall.
I know.
God.
In Massachusetts, we call people from Rhode Island roadies. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Tell him.
Block him.
Gets up at 11. Don't. Oh my God, I go to bed at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Wow.
Dang on. Party animals, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Called out. I know. Totally called out.
He lies.
I don't think so.
So many Sarah sound effects. It's not I mean, every now and again I've done it, but it's not all the time. What is this?
All right,
Hi, Sal.
Let's not, because Ed's not here to beat up Adam time. Come on.
That's right. Hi, Sal. Thanks for coming in.
We already had to see the golden nugget right now. We don't want to see that. Got 5.5 months until I have to see that. Okay.
I know. 3 a.m. Jeez. Yeah, you can when you're full time. Well, I know you're not Bearded PokeTuber, but yeah, I get a lot of stuff done between those hours. Yeah, it's why would I get up super early in the morning? It doesn't make any sense. I don't need to. So why would you? Yeah, partying. I just can't sleep. Part vampire. I joke. Yeah, no, I have that problem too. I found a remedy for it. But it's still, I still suck at sleeping. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Like, I can have a television on and have the, all the blinking TV, and that won't bother me 1 second. But if my fan
Really?
starts going, I can't. I'll freak out. I cannot handle it. Drives me mental. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she does work late, but I also get up at like 9ish. She doesn't always get up at 9. Sold a pair of shoes. Ching, Nike Air Max 90s. Wow,
Nice.
those are cool. I bet. This isn't your show. Stay out.
Yeah.
Butt out.
Hey, your time was yesterday. This is my time. Okay.
How much did they sell for, Bitter PokeTuber? If you don't want to tell us, you don't have to.
If you want to keep screaming, we could drop you the link. Come on. You guys aren't in the same house, remember?
That's right. That's usually when it's quiet, so I get a lot of listing and social stuff done. There you go. I like that. So
We're kidding, Sarah. Don't leave.
I hate the TV on. She does. You got this Pittsburgh picker in chat. What's happening?
Hey, JD.
Bye. Peace out. See you later. All right, bye.
Good day, sir.
There you go. No, Sarah, don't leave. Tommy says, I love working overnight. So quiet and peaceful. I start work around 9 p.m., give or take, until 6 a.m. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. So,
It's awesome.
bye. See you later.
It's all jokes. Come back.
Mountain States can be very upset with you if you leave. But
Right? She's going to blame me.
that's right. She will. See? Look, Cameron's going to be upset. You're upsetting
All right.
people.
Here we go. If nobody's not subscribed to the Daily Cabbage on Instagram, please do so.
Let's just make this show about Sarah. Don't bounce out. Anywho. Yeah, so the amount, so you saw how many Cabbage Patches were in this house, right? At one point. We are actually running low.
Wow.
They're legitimately running low on Cabbage Patches. I cannot believe it.
I believe it because, I mean, I follow the Daily Cabbage on Instagram. I can't believe how many she says is available. Then it's like adopted, available, adopted. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That's awesome.
She got another plug. See that? Threw that in there. I like it. Yeah, we are. I cannot believe how many we sold over the weekend. It's absolute insanity. But we did find a little bit of a flaw in the system. This is a slight flaw. And the flaw is that she was getting so many people asking to do it outside of eBay that she had to put a kibosh on that. She was like, all right, we're done with this. Like, as much as we want to save the fees and everything, like, it just can't happen anymore because there's just too many people asking. And so, yeah, it was interesting. But Sarah, start your own live girls' night out. That could get really ugly for us if we're in the chat, Jimmy.
Yeah, it'd be bad.
Cabbies. Do you guys have an organization system, or do you just know where everything is? I'm imagining they're asking for both of us.
Go ahead.
Yes, we do. If you can actually see behind my head the labels on all the bins. We have that, and then we have labels downstairs, and we have labels on everything else. The only thing we really don't organized at the moment, but we're working on it, is our postcards. Like 50% of them are maybe organized, but we're working. We gotta work. Mark told us when we first started getting into postcards that we probably should have organized them from the start, and we didn't listen to him. So now we're gonna be. And you know what the crappy part about organizing postcards is there's no way to like narrow down your search terms to where you want them to be organized. Like, there's no way to do it. So you pretty much have to pull up everything on one screen and just pull out all the cards in the order they are showing up in eBay, and then put them all in that order and then organize them that way. That's the only way to do it. Like, and it's just, we have all the stuff now to do it, and we've both been procrastinating on it. But yeah, that's the only thing we don't have a system on at the moment. What about you? You just know where everything is.
Yeah, it's easy. If you don't list, it doesn't sell, so it just stays in the same spot. No, actually, yeah, I have same thing. It's itemized by like if I sell him, which I do have an extra one.
No.
Like he's in like tote A, So I'll go to Today, find it, or
Yeah.
box it. But yeah, this is where I need my NC Piggy so I can put him out, because this is my death pile. It's been longer than a month. This is 127. See, I have the OG one, man. I think I have number 23 of 25
Of the piggy.
of the first one
Uh-huh.
that he had. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to buy one of those and they were sold out fast.
Yeah, that's what
crazy.
everybody was saying. I
Crazy.
plugged him a couple times on it, and I got a bunch of comments that were like, "He's sold out," and I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah, but he's
come
got
on, Dave."
He's sold out at his website. He's supposed to be doing another drop. I'll let him tell that. Just saying.
Come on,
He
Dave.
does have them, so I'll be waiting.
You can't drop something like the NC Piggy and not have adequate stock. Although, that's Apple's business plan. Every time they put out a new iPhone, they're on back order. So maybe
I wonder if he
maybe smart.
I wonder if he did like a bare minimum just to see how they'd go.
I know what he's going to do. They're sold out and now everybody wants them, so the next round's going to be twice the price.
Dang it!
Sarah's kicking out those cabbies. Yeah, we have a system mostly. I have two little ones. If I'm awake when I'm not getting anything done. Yeah.
I'll trade you this. Hurry up! Send it.
That's right. The first McDonald's order. The first Mickey D's orders have it open in the package. I just know by feel it's a purple grimace. Yeah, he's a little.
Yeah,
he's
he
a little,
feels like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
they love chilies. Just leaving chilies.
man,
I think
you guys tear that place up.
Yeah, you do. He's artificially raising the demand. Block him. That's right.
Yeah.
Block them.
Thanks. I'm starting to get to the tote point on my listings. Yeah. The best, like what we did is like all of ours have like weird names because like at one point we had like all of our H&M stuff in one and it became HM1 and then we had HM2, HM3 and now the HM totes don't even have H&M in them. They just have whatever, but it just became HM tote. So yeah, I mean, it just go with what works for you, really.
Yeah.
But you definitely do need an organizational system of some sort because if you don't, you're going to lose a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think I started out with just putting reseller stickers on totes, so I still have those out in the garage.
Yeah, we have actually these drawers are all reseller stickers.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
whatever works.
Yeah, SKU systems help because, like I said, if you don't have it, whew,
you're in trouble.
I mean, you're in trouble because I think the first thing you do is panic, so your mind goes blank, and then what do you want to do? And you don't want to send that message, man.
No.
Some people understand, but if somebody's really looking for that thing, they'll tear you up.
Yeah. We normally, when we've had to cancel it, we always say it's damaged. We're like, oh, you know what? It got ripped while I was trying to ship it. And then most of the time they're like, oh man, that sucks. And you're like, yeah. But every now and again that lie backfires because they're like, well, how damaged is it? You're like, oh no, it basically got set on fire.
Yeah, it's gone. It's in ashes right now.
It actually got flushed down the toilet. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Yeah. So, hi, Laura.
Hello
Hey,
there.
Laura. Hello. I was like, who's that? I was like, wait a minute.
It's Obi-Wan.
Hello there.
Well, no, I thought Ed was back. I'm like, what's going on here?
It's Obi-Wan. The pig is definitely back if you check his IG story. Oh, okay. So
Sorry.
they're back.
Sorry. All right. Well, plug. Go to NC Pickers IG.
ncpiggy.com.
I tried it. It didn't work.
Oh.
So what I did
put in-
was I just Googled NC Picker Big Cartel and find it that way.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I'll have to get me one.
What's up, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
Then you put the location in the listing. No, under custom SKU.
Custom SKU.
Because the buyer won't be able to see it. Only you'll be able to
Right.
see a custom SKU. It's at the it was at the very bottom of the listing. I don't know. They changed the listing tool. But yeah, custom SKU is where you put it. Yeah. Gene listing on Facebook Marketplace. Ooh, that could be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, no, jeans will probably sell decently or this time of year. So depends on what you sell. I've changed my inventory system 3 times based on niche changes. Yeah, sure. It's so damaged it doesn't exist. Exactly.
I mean, it's just like it disappeared like a fart in a whirlwind, man. I don't
That's
know where
right,
it went. It's like it was gone.
I was walking by a candle and it dropped into the candle and
It just dropped.
went up in flames. Yeah, sorry.
I mean, I thought I grabbed the fire extinguisher, but I grabbed the hairspray. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Everything is gone.
There you go. Yeah. It's just on fire. They send pictures. It didn't happen. That's right. Deathpilesupportpig.com. Is that right? Bearded PokeTube. We're dropping the link. There you go.
There you go.
You don't select damage when canceling, right? No, you can't. I don't think there's an option. Normally, I just put other.
Other.
Yeah, that's normally what I do. So there you go. Deathpilesupportpig.com.
Got it.
Custom label.
Yeah, that's it.
Is it
I think
custom? I
that's
thought it
it.
was custom
Yeah.
SKU. Maybe it is custom label now. I don't know. eBay did a live. I was in the beta group for Funko Pops. Oh, yeah. The eBay live auctions, like whatnot. Did you get anything, Laura? Or were you selling? That would have been interesting too.
Yeah, that'd been cool.
It's at the top under title options.
I just watched it. I watched it a little bit. I was like,
Yeah.
man.
Was it any good, or were they going for stupid money?
They started off like a news broadcast. It's kind of weird. So I was like, all right, I'm done with this. So I didn't really get that far into it.
They were like, good evening.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna simmer down here a little bit, and like when Whatnot brings on a celebrity, exactly the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, man, this is like,
Yeah, it's going to be the future without a doubt. Now, who's going to be the top or winner in this thing is yet to be seen. I don't. Whatnot seems to be making a pretty good splash, but I do know a lot of people have stopped selling on it. Like a lot of big names have stopped selling on it. And then there's a lot of people that just run their lives, and whether they make any money or not, they just don't really care. They're just trying to get decent money for them. So I know it's not going exactly how they want it to, but I don't know who's going to do it and make it work out, but somebody will sooner or later. Nope. Wasn't interested. Stupid money.
I had a feeling. Yeah. I had a feeling.
Don't do that. That's probably what's causing sales to drop. So you get a defect every time you do that. Always ask the customer if they want to cancel for a refund. Yeah. We don't do it often, and I haven't done it in a while. We did have 2 in a row a couple months ago, and that's kind of what we thought too, Tommy. So we've made a very conscious effort not to have this happen at all anymore.
Same.
So most of the stuff, me and Sarah have both been very conscious of pulling things off other marketplaces now. So yeah, we don't do it very often anymore either. I was transitioned into the unified lister this week. It's fun trying to discover where the features ones needed are hidden. What is the unified lister? I'm not familiar with this, Ping. Tell me more.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, we actually lost our top rated seller status because of it. And so we're going to get it back next quarter. But yeah, no, we try our best not to do it anymore. Sounded like a live game live game chit chat like football. Oh, great. That's even better. So wait, there was like announcers, or there was like announcer and the guy running the auction?
See, the one I clicked on, they had like somebody like from PSA there. It was kind of weird. It was weird.
That's weird.
So,
yeah. I don't know.
Because they were
It's
like,
fun.
yeah, you could send these things in to get graded. If they're graded, they're worth more. And I was like, everybody knows that. I mean, it's like, come on. It's like,
I mean, it's. I can't believe Funko Pops are still a thing. I'll be honest with you. Like I thought this would have been done by now.
yeah,
Because like
Funkos are getting replaced with this. Come on.
yeah. Sure they are. Yeah, I still can't believe they're a thing. Still, like, I mean, because they do make a lot of them, and there's very few that are rare. And the ones that are rare, I'm sure go for dumb money, but like, it's just, I don't know. it's a tough thing to collect too. Like you need a dedicated space, like almost a whole room to collect to become a serious Funko collector.
That is true.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't believe somebody hasn't unseated them yet, because it's just, I don't know. Tommy hopes everybody does live auctions. I'll be here getting what the item is worth. There you go. Unified lister. Oh, it didn't finish your thought there. Got it. 2 guys were running the auction. I don't hate eBay's new listing page anymore. It's actually more efficient when listing on a laptop. Yeah, I heard they made some pretty good changes to it. I saw it today actually when I relisted something, but I didn't have to really edit anything. Yeah. I thought the same thing about Funkos. Yeah, you'd think they would be done by now. Over 200 for one Funko. Yeah. No, I've seen it. I've seen it happen.
That's pretty cheap. I mean, I thought I was crazy when we got the 2 Blink-182 set ones, I was like, we paid, and we actually played below value for them. I didn't know. I was like, ooh.
I don't know. I mean, they're fun because like a lot of them they do throwback stuff. Like they've done Seinfeld ones and they've done like Chevy Chase ones and stuff like that. So I think they're cool. But like I said, I figured somebody would have knocked them off their perch by now, but no. The new listing form is called the Unified Lister. It's been in the works for the past 2 years. Sellers could opt out, but no more. Oh, got it. The one I clicked on had like 500 starting prices for everything and nothing sold.
I wonder why.
There you go. Funko people can be worse than doll people. I don't sell them. Yeah, that's very true. When we sold Funkos, they were heavily padded and boxed when we shipped them out. In fact, we bought Funko protectors for a lot of them, just because you can't fudge that. That's not a good idea. Yeah, that is insane. Funkos has the licensing locked down. No one else has the rights they have. Oh. I just sold a big boy Funko without a box, and the buyer was thrilled with it. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we've sold Funkos without boxes before, and they did okay. Yeah. I think it's actually, to be honest with you, I think it's actually better if they don't have the box rather than the box being damaged.
Yes.
I feel like if the box is damaged, it's going to sit for a lot longer than if it's out of the box.
Absolutely.
You think so too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean I still have the Sonic over there, but when I sold the Christmas Vacation one, Cousin Eddie, I took pictures. That'd have been perfect for that 24 picture thing that they have now. But, I mean, I was taking pictures of like the dings, like, and they're like, "Really? How bad is the ding?" I was like, "It's not that bad. The picture makes it look like I punched it. It's like it's really tiny. You cannot really see it, but But man, that picture looked like I literally just took it and went. I was like, no. I'm just being honest. There is dings on this box, but you can barely see it.
How bad's the ding? Well, we used it as a softball for a little while, so.
Yeah, almost, because even loose he was selling okay, and that's what I almost did. I almost pulled him out of the box, and then this one.
Yeah.
Then we got another message for him. It was weird. They asked if the box was too damaged, if they could send him back. I was like, what are you doing? Go buy another one, man. It's like, come on.
No.
It's like, no.
Don't try to start a return before you even bought something.
Yeah, I was like, who is this? Yeah. I thought it was a joke, and then I was like, oh no, they're being serious.
Yeah. Now, we have a Funko that has a damaged box, and I was actually looking at it the other day, and I'm like, I think we should just pull it out of the box and try to sell it loose, because it might actually sell better.
Yeah.
So, just someone looking for one for their kid or something. I can get cases while the new one's in. Nope. Yeah. Issue with action figure boxes, I call shelfware.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah.
Especially if they're the 80s Kenners or something.
Yeah. Yeah, those do not wear well. We got a whole bunch of sticker books today. I think you saw part of them.
Yeah, definitely not jealous of that either. Just saying. Yeah, really jealous.
They're stuck in there. Actually, if maybe Sarah will bring me one and I can get some opinions about these things. So, like, they're all stuck in there. Like they're picture albums, and someone just put stickers all over it. And the one of them the one of them is really cool, and it has like this person was definitely obsessed with Michael Jackson, because there's like Michael Jackson like articles written by the Pittsburgh Press, which is not around anymore.
Nice.
But yeah, they're kind of cool. But like the one that
They're in the closet.
oh well, don't worry about it then.
Well, I'm getting them.
Just
It's the Daily Cabbage.
that's right. Another plug for the Daily Cabbage. I don't care. Loose figures sell as people want to display them or build armies. Yeah. Thanks. Oh yeah, this is the one that. So this one has a sold comp. One of these sold, the Stinky Sticker Collector album. One of these sold with stickers in it for $150. And some of these stickers are like super old and cool. But like Rainbow Bright puffy stickers. There's Care Bears in here. There's Christmas ones. See, old vintage Care Bears.
Nice.
So, but
All
yeah,
clearly 80s.
Dig in America for the Olympics.
Oh,
So,
man. Does that say
yeah.
Kellogg's?
Yeah, Kellogg's. Old
Nice.
Kellogg's bumper sticker somebody stuck in there.
Still not jealous.
Yeah, no, I didn't think you were. Wait till I get to the McDonald's ones, and you're gonna
Yeah, I
jump
know.
through the screen. Yeah. No McDonald's ones yet. But there is a Where's the Beef? Where's the beef? Right there. So yeah, and then there's Michael.
Wow, those are big.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Wow.
Pretty cool. I don't know. I thought these were really cool. Smurfs. Uh-oh. I opened to the wrong page there.
Oh. Clearly,
But-
1985 stickers there.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think we're gonna start with like I think we're gonna start with like 200 on this thing and see what, like, kind of go fishing, and then see what happens. But we got several of them. People have been selling. They actually sell. Like, we were looking through, and people there's tons of sales on people's old sticker books, as long as they're vintage stickers. People are buying them, and I'm like, why would anybody buy that? What are they going to do with it? They're going to stick it on the
Number
shelf,
one,
and they're going to show.
there's McDonald's stuff in there. That's the first reason they're going to buy
Yeah,
it.
but you
Just saying.
can't peel that sticker off and stick it on something. Like, you'd
No.
have to tape it or glue it.
Come on.
Anybody with a business license can sign up for an EE distributor and get a lot of Funkos without driving around looking for them. It's true. The few Funkos I've found at the thrift sale, I've sold as pre-owned in a box to avoid the box. Yeah, that's the best way. I sold a lot of 300 loose stormtroopers before, like $600 to an army builder. Wow. Why is
Crazy.
your house? That's crazy, Sarah. That's a return waiting to happen. What, the sticker book? No way. That's what she said. Send a return label with it. Jesus, that's rude. Someone had a lot of time on their hands. Yeah, I want to know why that is a return waiting to happen. Props for 80s movies, sure. I'd sell the page. Yeah, and so we were thinking that too. But like this one in particular, this particular book, like this one by itself is actually a collector's item. So breaking this one up would be stupid. But the other ones, we were thinking about it. But I think we're going to try and sell them as a whole and see what happens. But they will think the stickers are new. Well, no, we'll put it in the description that it's not. Some MJ fan would probably pay up for those few pages of vintage stickers. Sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Didn't feel like separating them. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a problem. Because it doesn't look new. It says like people's names on it. I mean, we'll just turn returns off for it. But I don't know. We sold all those. Well, those weren't stickers. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to be. Mark, you're jinxing me, and I don't like it.
I think you'll be fine, because I think you're going to find that person that's like, oh my goodness, those are the stickers we had when I was a kid. You know, I mean, that's what.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was thinking too. And there's a lot of solds for old sticker albums like that, where people, there's new ones and then there's used ones like that have sold, and there's tons of them. And I was like,
They're-
people are really buying this kind of stuff.
And
So-
they're well preserved, you know. They're not yellow. I mean, they didn't look
They're-
yellowish to me.
A
So,
little musty, but not gross. Like no
Alright.
mold or anything on it. It's just a little musty smell.
yeah.
But other than that, Matt, I guess Dan and Amy took off for Indigenous People Day. Yeah, I'll separate them maybe later if I don't sell. Yeah, maybe. I sold a Grease photo novel I bought as a kid in the 70s to Tom Hanks' production company. I'm wondering what they did with it.
Who's Tom
In the
Hanks?
You know who Tom Hanks is? Forrest Gump, Jimmy. Forrest Gump.
I'm joking. Yeah, I know. Wilson.
Wilson. I'm sorry, Wilson.
Oh man,
I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you. That was heart wrenching to me when he
It
lost
was,
Wilson. I was
oh no.
very sad. I was.
He was mean to him a few
Right.
times, though.
He was.
mean
He
to
was
him a
very
few
mean.
times.
He kicked him once, didn't he?
Yeah, he blasted him.
Yeah, he blasted him down the beach or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he lost Wilson, it got me right in the feels. I think
Yeah.
that was the only inanimate object on a movie that got me. I would, you know what they
Right.
should have done at the end of the movie is you should have given Wilson a screen credit.
Yeah, and actually put as himself. That'd be
He
great.
won it. Did he win an Oscar for that movie? I think he did, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
I think he won. He either won an Oscar or was nominated. And it's like, I remember watching that movie and then like seeing all the like praise he got for it, and I'm thinking to myself, how many actors, recent actors, have ever gotten praise for being in a movie where there was a solid 30 minutes you didn't say a word? Because there was a good chunk of that movie where he didn't speak. Because I mean,
Yeah.
there was nobody around, but he just walked around and set up all his little camp and everything. But yeah, it was crazy.
I mean, I watched this Jean-Claude Van Damme movie on Netflix, and he doesn't say one word through the whole movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's a newer one. Yeah, I forget the name of it. It's not important, but I'm just saying.
Eh. I had a lot of sticker books as a kid. I don't know if I have any back to wear or not. Yeah, well, we'll let you know. Yeah, we literally paid 25 cents per book. So no big deal. Last minute, he messaged me that he wouldn't be home in time. Just decided to cancel it. Okay. I could be wrong, but when I sold travel decals that were stuck on cards, even put in the listing, I got them back in a week. I don't know. I mean, we've sold albums. We sold that vaudeville album where people cut all the stuff, and I mean, it's just a scrapbook at that point.
Yeah.
If they buy, I would send them a message saying that you do know that they are stuck in there on the pages already. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Duty calls yet again. If I don't make it back before y'all finish live, have a great night. Thank you.
That's disgusting. Because she works at a nursing home. Come on, Jen. Gotta be better than that. I'm joking. Gotta be better than that.
The question is, do you know what a photo novel is? That's a good no. I don't. What is a photo novel? I mean, I can take a guess.
That's a great question. So is it a? Yeah,
Is it a picture?
That's all I
book?
got.
Is it a book that's just full of pictures? Is that what it is?
it has to be. And I can tell my own story.
I know what a graphic novel is, and that's like a big comic book.
Right.
But is a photo novel just like a coffee table book, which is full of pictures? It's a coffee table book about coffee tables. Let's see. Mark Damon spoke to himself a lot in The Martian. Matt Damon.
Matt
yeah,
Damon.
he did. Yeah. For
was like-
shit's sake.
Hey, you're the one that said duty, so
That's right.
Back on
duty
you.
calls. There you go. Have you ever seen the movie All Is Lost? I have not. Did they
No.
not speak in that movie either? I mean, for artistic reasons, I would be bored with it. Like, I've seen a bunch of like,
does Mr. Bean talk?
no, but everybody else does.
That's right. Yeah.
He does. He says like one or two words every now and
Yeah.
again. Like when people ask him what his name is and stuff, he says, Mr. Bean.
It's been a while
but
since I've seen Mr. Bean, so that's why.
Oh man, it's streaming. I watched it like last year or something. Or you know what? No, it was whenever the lockdowns were happening. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Mr. Bean. I'll give it a
think that's-
whirl because I haven't seen him
yeah.
forever. And
I think that's the last time I saw it. Yeah.
man, is he funny.
He is.
So funny. And did you ever see the meme of him where they're like, Rowan Atkinson's the actor, and they're like, what you expect Rowan Atkinson to drive? And it's a Mini, a piece of crap Mini. And then they're like, what he actually drives? And the guy's actually a race, like he loves fast cars. So he has like an Aston Martin DB5, like he's got like Ferraris and Porsches, and they have a picture of him getting out of his Aston Martin. And I'm like, yeah, see, Mr. Bean knows what's up. He got that Mr. Bean money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He does make noises. Yeah. He says bean and beach a lot. Okay. Yes, he does. He does say bean quite a bit. It's the whole movie, a small paperback and a color photos with captions like a comic book. It was a 70s thing. Interesting. I've never heard of that.
Cool. Yeah.
Why did I marry this girl? I don't know. What's wrong with me? It's just
Stresses you out.
How could you not like Mr. Bean?
Right. I think he's funny.
Oh my god, the one where he goes shopping and like the guy, like the credit cards get switched. I mean, it's just priceless. And he's got a padlock on his car door.
I think it's funny though the part where he does the middle fingers, man. That's crazy.
Oh, in the movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever see his performance? They brought him out during the London Olympics and had him do like a Mr. Bean thing with the piano and stuff. Oh my god, I was dying. He's so funny. Yeah, that's something. See, if they want to remake something, not remake it, but bring him back, like they need to bring him back. Like he needs to be Mr. Bean again for a little while before he gets too old to do it. So, Rowan Atkinson, if you're watching, bring back Mr. Bean.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Not sponsored.
No, not sponsored. Not sponsored by Showtime or the BBC. Robert Redford is stuck on a 30-foot sailboat that hits a container ship that fell off a boat, like no word spoken. Interesting. Yeah, see, I mean, that I could deal with. I don't know. I know people have made them for artistic reasons. They cut out all the audio or something like that, and that's stupid. But like, for stuff like that where you're alone, yeah, what are you? He's gonna. But then, like, I liked Castaway because like there was a period of time where he wasn't talking, and then then he made Wilson and he talked to Wilson the whole time, and I thought that was a really good touch because it made it more entertaining to me. But he's like Mr. Magoo. Yeah. What's up, Junk Monkey? How are you?
Hello.
Hello there.
Robert Redford in a silent movie. Yeah, that would be a little rough. But yeah, I don't know. Mr. Bean, though. Yeah. I remember so many of them. One of the best ones was when he was trying to entertain the kid on the plane. He was playing with the barf bag. He was blowing it up and pretending to pop it. And then like he turned away and the kid puked in it and then he blew it up and it went black like as soon as he hit it though. And it was the end of the show. But man, was it funny. Weekend at Bernie's, and Bernie doesn't speak. That's true. He does. Well, he does in the first one. He speaks for like the first 15 minutes of the movie until he's murdered. But yeah, also a good movie. The second one's not so good, but I still like it. Did you ever see The Phone Booth with Kiefer Sutherland? The whole movie was in a phone booth of him on a phone with a crazy person. I think I did see it. I don't remember really enjoying it, but I do remember seeing it. Rumor has it Tom Hanks did Castaway so he could traffic the kids easily during filming.
Oh my gosh.
He likes making me say controversial things because I don't read things ahead of time. Jimmy's sitting there going, don't read.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, please don't.
Yeah, he likes doing that to me, and then we've got everybody talking about it here, so we're just gonna
with all those big sponsors that were in that movie. Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, and they sold a lot of. I mean, yeah, a lot of it. So it was interesting. FedEx was obviously the biggest sponsor. I don't know if that did very well for FedEx though. They crashed the plane.
Yeah, they crashed the plane, but the package survived. I mean,
that's right. He delivered it. He delivered it.
Who got teary-eyed on that one? Come on.
I got more teary-eyed when Wilson floated away.
Yeah.
I was like, no, we can't. He has to
can't
go home
replace
with.
him.
No,
You can't replace him.
No.
That dude got rough too throughout that movie though.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he didn't make it. Sarah got really angry at the end of the movie. He's like, "Is she remarried?" He's like, she's like, "No, you don't remarried unless you see a body. Like, you just don't." And I'm like, "How long are you supposed to wait?"
Really? That's true.
Yeah. I don't know. Rowan Atkinson in Rat Race was so good. It's funny. Yeah, he played just as Yeah, he did. He played a guy with what's the name of the disease where you fall asleep anywhere? I can't remember the name of
It's
it.
not sleep apnea because that's the one where you can't sleep.
Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy, yeah.
Yeah, he played a guy with narcolepsy and he was running through the mirage and he fell asleep right in the middle of the mirage.
It's gonna be me. 10-minute nap.
Mountain State. I'm not. I read that one ahead of time. I'm not saying it. I heard the Castaway Island was next to the infamous one. Okay, you guys are trying to get me. I watched Roadhouse the other day. What a classic! Roadhouse. I love Roadhouse.
Good movie.
It was a good movie. I must be sheltered. I haven't heard of most of these movies. You never heard of Castaway with Tom Hanks? It's a good movie. Yeah.
See another good one, man. I can't watch. I still tear up. Is The Green Mile, man? That movie, that one hits too.
and that guy was a great. He's dead too.
Yeah.
The big guy. He's
Yeah.
He was really good in that movie. Really, really good in that movie.
Yeah.
Tommy, what are you sharing, bud?
Yeah.
I don't want to know. I sold a Wilson ball. There you go. I like it.
Yeah. I wonder if that ball still does pretty well. I don't know. It's a great question.
If you paint a face, they made. I think what Junk Monkey's talking about is they actually made one with the face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actual Castaway ball.
I bet it's a bolo. Someone's gonna have to look that up. Someone will. She married his dentist. Yeah, exactly. You wait. You wait.
Or you could be like the person when I said bolo in my video. They're like, if you're a reseller, everything should be a bolo. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Come on.
Yeah. Well, so okay, here's the question: if the roles are reversed, Jen works for FedEx. Plane goes down. How long do you wait?
Yep.
Forever? She's gonna want you to say forever, so you're gonna have to say. Forever.
Oh yeah, dude, it's definitely forever. See,
you wait until you find the ball.
Never coming off. It's never coming off. Don't be setting me up like that. Come on, man.
I'm giving Sarah a decade. If they don't find her in a decade, I'm remarrying. That's as far as I'm going. So I'm gonna get. I said it just for the reaction.
No. I mean, what's a prison sentence? 25 years? I mean,
no, easy, buddy. Easy.
I'm joking. No, I'm joking. No.
Easy, big fella. Easy.
I'm joking. No. I don't know. That's a tough question.
It's a tough one. Yeah. I'm
not going to
chat are gonna.
She knows this. I'm not getting married again, so we'll be good. So.
People in the chat are going to answer. It was more for them than it was for you. Tom Hanks filmed Road to Perdition at the farmhouse next to my brother's farm and invited my brother's family for lunch on set. That's pretty cool. We can be controversial. We all family here. Yeah, but I can't.
Right.
I would know Castaway and Roadhouse. I wouldn't call Roadhouse a classic. Really? Oh God.
Whoa. Really?
Oh, loved Roadhouse.
Yeah, man.
Patrick Swayze.
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. There you go. Yeah. You know he's on Family Guy.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I just started watching the season 20 or something, and I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
The Green Mile big guy, Michael Duncan, went to school at our local community college here. Interesting. Play the clip, Adam. Clip feature is the best thing ever. I'm not playing the clip. I don't know what it is, and I'm not doing it. I don't want to get banned. I do like Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing. There you go. 90 days then I'm back on the market. I knew it.
90 days. Wow.
Man, I got one of Yakov Ben's the other night of him rubbing out his shoes. It was epic.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm not playing that clip, whatever it is. I can't. I need to know what it is before I play it. I saw other live people get in trouble doing stuff like that. I'm not doing it. Anyways, so what I want to talk about. So we've I want Mark to know this, that we got several people asking how large things are in the last couple days, and I haven't answered any of them. The only person I did we didn't really even answer it. We're still fighting with this lady with the toothy Cabbage Patch Kid, because she buys something and then asks how big it is and asks why shipping. So then this morning we get a message and she's like, well, shipping went from $25 to $36. And I'm like, we don't control this.
Right.
Like, do you want to, and we keep asking the same question. Do you want us to cancel? Do you want us to cancel? And they keeps not answering the question. And it's driving me insane, because all she has to say is, yes, I want to cancel it. And then it's out, it's gone. And we don't have to deal with this anymore. But yeah,
did you guys take a best offer on it?
Yes.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. So, it's just you talking. The clip is literally just me talking. How could it be?
Still scary. I bet you they recorded this.
Yep. Seriously? Seriously? Who did you publish that? Who published that?
Right.
Wait a minute. Whose channel is this on?
All right. Ed's back. So you're now blocked. Okay.
It's on the Tommy Bernard podcast.
Sweet.
Oh, not cool, Tommy. Pull that down. Oh no, you lost sales and a return. Yeah. No, it's I don't know. I wish eBay would allow you to cancel. I wish eBay would allow you to cancel things whenever people just get this complicated. Like, there should be a, customers not cooperating or something button for us to just be able to cancel it and then be able to prove it. Because we've asked this lady several times if she's going to pay for it, and she hasn't answered the question. And then the one response, which was almost close enough for me to say, okay, because she said, no, I'll pay to return it. And I was like, what does that mean? And I'm like, maybe I should just cancel it and say that they, that she said to cancel it. So maybe that's what I would do. But it's just not answering the question. It's driving me completely mental. And it's the toothy cabbie, the one with the mouth open.
Yeah, so
so it's a decently priced Cabbage Patch too.
Right.
So it's just super annoying. There's a clip feature on every channel for the most part. You can clip YouTube videos. Really? Haven't gone live in 9 months. Need views. Well, do a Tommy Bernard podcast and have me on, and I'll talk about controversial stuff with you. Instead of putting me on saying that Tom Hanks is trafficking children. Cancel buyer asked, yeah, and then block them. But you can't do that, because if we do that, Bearded PokeTuber, because it was already a sale and they had bought something, eBay gives them the ability to still leave feedback. So they can leave a negative feedback and just say seller canceled without asking me. So they can still do it. And eBay will, and then we'll go through that whole process. I don't waste any more time or mental energy on crazies. Yeah, I agree. She said return, so that's a cancel to me. I see, and I agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't know. And that's, you get it removed. See, and I don't know that it would be an easy removal. That's the thing, because she didn't say cancel. So, I don't know. What's up, Rosie? How are you?
Hey, Rosie.
Hello there.
Sorry, it's my new thing.
Yeah, I like it. It's cool.
They said they were going to return it. They didn't. I mean, they did. She said, I will pay to return it. But I think this person is in China or like Korea or something like that. So I think a lot's being lost in translation at the moment. So I'm not 100% certain if that's what they meant to say. So I don't know. What would you do?
Me? Yeah, because the one with the tooth and mouth open, those are good sellers.
Mhm.
I mean, those are really good sellers. If it was a premium one, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'd let it ride. Just to be honest
Yeah.
with you, because guys don't pick up the premium ones; they don't sell. But if you watch Adam's videos, they do. It's so confusing.
It's it's
not joking. I know,
preemies
I'm messing.
with Cabbage Patch clothing.
They
will
do.
sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's in China. That means it's what 10:40 in the morning there. Right? Aren't
Well,
they the next day?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think they're the next day.
Okay.
So
I was going to say you did that math quick, but that means.
well, we have a division in China, so that's why I sometimes I have to be on an engineering call, and I'm like, oh, why? Be in our schedule, man. But
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Yeah, I believe
It's a
it's
tough
the
one.
next day. I believe it's the next day in the morning.
Yeah.
Me, I'd probably give them a few more times, and if they don't, yeah, I would just say,
Well, I
buyer
mean,
has to cancel and move on.
I think it's only got another day before it's
then-
actually going to cancel itself.
And there you go.
I don't know. Let me look. But it's completely annoying because, like, in fact, both of my it's got 3 more days. Both of my non-pays are people that aren't understanding, like, things. One of them is, I want to combine shipping. And they were like, and they were like, oh, can you combine shipping? And I'm like, yeah, take a look in the description of the photos you just bought. It says right there what we do.
Right.
And then I sent them a payment reminder a day later, and they were like, I'm waiting to hear whether or not you're going to combine shipping. And I'm like, here's what I said. And I copied and pasted it.
Do you just refund the difference? Is that what you do?
Well, so the way the exact policy is written like this, that we will, any combined shipping, we will refund the difference. Just send us a message after you're done buying them. If it's a large order, so meaning anything, I think I said 7 and above, send us a message. We won't make you pay 7 times $4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if it's 7 and above, send us a message. We'll send you an invoice. If it's 7 and under, just pay for them, and we'll refund the difference. 6 and under, we'll refund the difference. And that's what we do. And most people don't care. I mean, I'd say 90% of people don't care. There's the old timers that are on eBay that want the invoice. They're like, just send me an invoice. And you're like, I don't think you understand what I'm doing when I'm making an invoice. I'm taking almost like an educated, but a guess on what shipping is. And 9 times out of 10, I'm adding a couple bucks. So me refunding you the difference is probably your best bet. So whatever. But yeah, it happens every time. Don't worry about the feedback. A defect is worse. But you hadn't shipped. No, we haven't not shipped it yet. I've had eBay remove feedback for almost the same thing. Okay.
Yeah, because they haven't paid for it yet. Come on.
No. I just don't worry about feedback anymore. Yeah.
I do.
If I had one negative on there that was going to stick, I'd probably stop worrying about it. But since I have 0, I don't want one. Like that 100% makes me feel good at night. So, yeah. And it had 27 watchers when she bought it.
Oh yeah.
That's what sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
Oh, that China address doesn't look right, does it? Wink, wink. That's right. Problem with the buyer shipping address. That's a good idea.
But they haven't paid though.
They haven't paid. Yeah, so you don't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They definitely cancel like right now. Yeah, I might. I would 100% cancel buyer requested, especially if there seems to be a lost in translation. It doesn't prompt you to leave feedback on the cancellation. It doesn't, but they can. I don't know. I think I might cancel it and block it. Not worth the issues. Move on. Yeah.
I'd be like, if that thing is truly going to China, I'd be like, lady, that's a lot of money to ship that thing back for you.
Well, she's never gonna. We don't take international returns.
Well, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, pay for shipping back.
Yeah. I found that people on Poshmark complain about the smallest things. I just get the item for free. I still get the money and they don't have to ship it back. So I'm guessing Poshmark eats it. They probably see that the shipping will cost them more. Yeah, I didn't know. Well, Poshmark has stonewalled a lot of people for us. We haven't got too many return. I mean, the returns we've got, I'd say all but one. They told the customer to have a nice day. Like, sorry, it's our policy, or it was listed clearly in the it was photoed correctly. Like 9 times out of 10, Poshmark stonewalls people, which is awesome. So, but that could change. So, if the item can be packed safely together, just let it ride. Oh, Sarah won't let me do it.
All right, we'll let her ride.
Good night, Mountain State.
Wait, you in Vegas too?
Yeah, I know. Where are you? Are you at the Golden
Come
Nugget?
on now.
I would hound them. I thought about it. You can be risky and just relist it now if you're going to wait. Oh, yeah. You could just relist it, and if somebody else buys it, then just deal with it then.
My luck. Then they pay for it.
Yeah, then they pay for it.
It's like crap.
Yeah. Why let it stay off the market when you know the buyer isn't going to pay for it? You're right. But what if both of them pay for it?
Yeah.
Well, then we cancel. Yeah. I don't know. They're walking a tightrope there.
Yeah, I've done that once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done it. I've done it knowing they full well they weren't going to pay for it. And I have a pretty good feeling that this person's not going to pay for it either, because I just noticed they're a 1 feedback. So it's highly unlikely. Actually, they're not even a 1 feedback. Their 1 feedback was over 12 months ago. So it's pretty unlikely that they're going to pay for this. So I had my first one like that ever, and the buyer accepted the item, and then like 6 hours later said there was an issue. Posh gave them their money back, but I got to keep it. Interesting. Send them to a collection agency. Yeah, that should work out. Oh man, garnish their checks.
Wow.
So, yeah. It was funny that you mentioned that, because I over like after my divorce, I got a lot of I had some credit issues, so I really worked hard to get my credit like back up. And so I know exactly what's on my credit report. Like I could tell you right now what's on my credit report, because I used to look at it so frequently. And I got a letter in the mail from like a collection agency. It wasn't a collection agency. It was like, we bought this debt and you had a debt with them like 26 years ago or something like that, and you owe us money. And I'm like, you're funny.
Yeah.
And it was like,
I just had one of those too.
Did you? Well, it might have been from the same company. Did it look super unprofessional, and like the name of the company was like the Debt Collection Company or the Debt Collection Company Incorporated or something dumb?
Well, I had one like that. And then the next one said telemarketer, because when you decline it, like it literally rang again with another number. Then they got me because they actually did like a phone number around like where I live. So it's like, so I thought it was maybe the school calling.
Oh yeah.
So when I answered, and I was like, dude, I paid that off like 14 years ago. No way.
Yeah.
Could you show proof? No, I can't. Not 14 years back.
Yeah, and in 14 years, it's already been written off, and it's off your credit report anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, no, I did get it. I got a scam call. So like in the middle, like, and that's, remember John, when you were in, when you went to the NASCAR race and I was on, with John, he called me for something. And I told him, I'm like, man, I don't answer weird. Like, I don't answer any numbers I don't know. Like, I don't care who it is. Like, I just don't answer it. I'm like, and I didn't have any in my phone. So I literally, I don't answer anything. So yeah, I never answered. But so then in the middle of the night, like, well, not in the middle of the night, like probably like 10 o'clock at night, my phone rings and it's like some number from somewhere. And I'm like, and it like my new phone says the name of the person, like the old caller ID underneath it. And it's like Karen something or other. And I'm like, okay. So then I get a voicemail and it's like, dear Verizon customer, your account has been suspended. Please call this number back and make a payment to get your account reinstated. And I'm like, that's funny because I have T-Mobile. Like, so my account can't be like, you can suspend it all you want because I don't have Verizon. So good luck.
Yeah, they're getting clever, man. And text messages are coming through like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, gee, many Christmas. Come on,
every
people.
political text message I get, they get a response back that says, lose my number.
Yep.
Don't text me.
Lose my number.
I will find you. Do not text me. If someone accepts an offer, I send and doesn't pay immediately, I invoice them and tell them payment inspected at time of purchase, or they will be canceled. 12 hours later, cancel and relist. Do you ever get any negatives for that though, Tommy? Do you ever get any I mean, we've done it before.
Yeah.
Like we've taken it on the chin for a couple things that we knew were rare and that they were getting tons and tons of offers on. And like we had a rare pair of Levi's that somebody bought and they were like, I'll pay for it Friday. And I'm like, cancel. I'm like, no, you're not doing that. You could bite me. Sal says, Ice prepared me for all kinds of scam calls, always on my toes. Yeah, I'm pretty good with, I don't answer. If I don't know the number, I don't answer it. And if it's important, they'll leave a voicemail or they'll text me. Like if Jimmy got a new number and he called me and I didn't answer, he'd text me and be like, hey, bud, this is my new number. So if it's important enough, they're going to get a hold of me.
Right.
Like, and none of my friends call me.
Yeah.
Unless they're drunk dialing me.
That's true. I mean, I don't even know if I set up my voicemail. That's a great question.
Sarah's wasn't set up for when she switched over to T-Mobile. Hers wasn't set up for like 6 months or like 4 months, and then she just recently set it up.
I don't think it is, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So, who leaves voicemails?
Right.
I mean, realistically, I guess doctors and stuff like that, I guess, would leave voicemails.
I don't know. I feel kind of weird talking on the phone anymore.
Yeah. It was funny. So this weekend we're going to 2 places actually, because Saturday night into Sunday in Atlantic City, doesn't matter what time of year it is, it's ridiculously expensive. So rather than just go Sunday and Monday, we decided we were going to go somewhere else for Saturday. And our friend came up with going to Lancaster. I don't know where he came up with this, because Lancaster's like Amish country. Like, I mean, it's kind of a cool idea because it's 4 hours away from here, so it's only 2 hours away from Atlantic City. But I don't know. Like, we're gonna go to an Amish buffet, which is gonna be cool. But other than that, it's like, all right. So, long story short, though, we didn't know for certain if we were going, so they booked a hotel. We couldn't get in at that hotel, so we're staying across the street. And Sarah's been checking every day to see if we can get into their hotel because it's sold out. And then my friend was like, "Why don't you just call them and ask?" And Sarah's like, "I don't want to call them." That's where I was going. Exactly. She's like, I don't want to call them.
Who wants to call? It's weird.
No,
right.
They answer the phone and you're like, "How does this work?"
Yeah. Jen does that to me all the time. Why don't you call him? Like, I'm not calling.
I want to talk to people.
Right.
Why don't you call them? Is that like sending a voice thing through a text, or how do you do that?
Yeah.
My cell phone's voicemail has been full for like 5 years. That's one way to prevent it.
Absolutely.
Not yet. Maybe 20 times a year I have canceled. They never respond. I think they're bots. Yeah, it's probably true. Duck cleaning? Duck cleaning. Wow. I don't get duck cleaning calls at all. Never got that. I do get the Chinese or Japanese or I don't know what language it is that calls me all the time. And I'm like, I don't think this is for me.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
So I always tell them, be like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Yes, Mark. If they bought something, and unless it canceled automatically after 4 days, I don't think they can do it after that. But if I bought something from you, didn't pay for it, and then you canceled it a day later, they can leave feedback. My voicemail is full until my son deleted them all for me. You can get it removed. I just tell people eBay will cancel the order in a few days if they don't pay. That's what we do too. They normally have rooms if you call. Yeah, I know. That's what I said too. But then we read the reviews for their hotel, and we don't want to stay there anyways. There's something about an odor of a certain substance that is common around the hallways of that hotel, and we're like, we're good.
We'll be across the street.
So here's the funny. I think I talked about this last, but so there's a restaurant in the parking lot of the hotel, and they're known for their strombolis. And like 7 or 8 people that have eaten them have said the strombolis are raw in the middle.
Don't be eating those.
I'm gonna give it a shot. But...
Oh my goodness! And you're griping about the chicken nuggets. Come on, man.
You cut around it, you'll be fine. It's dough.
So you just eat the just eat the ends.
Just eat the ends, not the middle. It's like a hot pocket. It's cold in the middle.
It always is. I don't get it.
Yeah, but the ends, man, like it's ice cold in the middle, but the ends will give you third degree burns on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. The worst
Or-
part of eating a hot pocket is like when you pick it up and you eat it, and then the stuff comes out the other end and burns your arm.
Yeah,
It's
it's amazing how fast some things can get freezer burnt too. It's crazy.
I don't. I can't tell you the last time I had a hot pocket. Actually, you know what, I can, because I did go on a little hot pocket kick for a minute.
Yeah.
And then I was wondering when my digestive system was all screwed up. I'm like, I probably should stop eating these hot pockets.
Well, I think I don't know. I think they had them on sale at Sam's Club. Why the only reason why I got them.
Oh, you got the big box.
Oh yeah. So by the time it got down to the last 10, I'm like, yeah, these things are not being in the microwave. They're like bricks.
What flavor?
The pepperoni, and it was like the pepperoni pizza one. It was,
I think that's the only one, because I can tell you without a doubt that the ham and cheese one is absolutely mortifying. It's
I
disgusting.
don't like it.
It's, it's not good.
No.
There's a very cool vintage thrift store right outside Lancaster. Very good prices. A few of us went and thrifted Lancaster for a day, and we all had great luck. It'd be a good idea. We're not driving. We're riding with them. So, and I don't think he's going to let me steal his truck to go thrifting. So, but we'll see. The only time I use the phone is at work. So sometimes if my phone rings, I answer it with the work spiel. There you go. I watched someone call 411 on their smartphone to get a phone number for a grocery store.
Oh my God.
That's a what does Bill Engvall say? Here's your sign. That's a here's your sign moment right
No.
there.
That's hilarious.
I didn't even know you could call 411 from your cell phone.
I know, that's a great question.
Does it really work? Oh. You gotta press 1 for English. Yeah, you can. Something. Instant payment happens ASAP. Yeah.
Yeah, we need the number for the golden nugget.
Yeah. Yes. We don't know Ed's last name though. What's his last name? Reselling Rider.
Yeah.
Then what
We
do
know
you
which.
say? Your
Yeah.
refrigerator running?
Yeah.
We know you're eating In-N-Out Burger.
Yes. Ed, meet us in the middle of the blinking lights of the.
That's right.
Just don't look up.
That's right. They can leave feedback even before the order is canceled or paid for. It happened with me. Oh, that's not good. What's up, Bartermania?
Hello.
Thanks for coming in. We have a new place here in Toronto that makes Detroit style deep dish pizza. It's incredible. Detroit, if it's done well, just Detroit style is awesome. So good. When my kids were young, we found Hot Pockets petrified in my truck with Cheezos. Cheezos on it.
That's
Oh my
disgusting.
God.
All right. Well, they just killed me. Everyone another hot pocket. We're good.
They must have like 4 people still working. They must. I didn't even know you could do that. That's just
Can you start?
something.
Can you block your cell phone number? Can you still do the star 71?
You know what would be really funny is if the people that were working at 411 are just Googling the number.
Oh, I guarantee they are.
It's what
Oh,
city
please.
and state is that in? Is it the one on Fifth Avenue that looks like right next door to the McDonald's? Yeah, that's it. Okay, here's the number.
Oh,
Did you?
no.
So my friend, the smartass, did you know you can send? So he sent me this link because we were asking him about the Amish buffet or whatever. You can send a link to somebody that says, "Here, let me Google that for you," and it will actually Google what you just asked and show you the results. Like you
No
click
way.
the link, it comes up, it types in what they said to type in, and then the results come up. I was like, wow. Jerk. Like,
Right.
I'm waiting to use that for somebody, but I don't. I'm normally the one asking the dumb question, but whatever. I still can't get over someone called 411 from a smartphone. Are you sure, Bearded PokeTuber, that like they had maybe it was like a track phone where they didn't have any data left or something?
Right.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Was it you that called 411? I'm joking.
Did you do it?
I'm joking. I mean,
There
I
it is.
would have.
There it is. Let me Google that for you.com. Yep.
So hilarious. I'm joking. Nope.
It wasn't a track phone. It was
iPhone 12.
iPhone 12. You could have just asked Siri.
Yes. Yeah, just hold the button.
Yes.
I mean, I even have Bixby. She'll tell. She'll tell me.
Is that what she's called now on Android?
On Samsung, yeah.
She's called Bixby.
Yeah.
Is it a she or a he? I guess.
Hold on.
I guess it's nothing.
Oh, I didn't set it up.
Yeah.
See, look.
It was my old channel manager.
Nice.
Oh, so the best would be if they were connected to Wi-Fi. Oh man, that's not good. That's not good. This is where we've gone. I don't know. Maybe they don't like. Maybe they don't like. I can't. I'm trying to come up with excuses for this guy, and I can't. He's an idiot. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that's so old school. I wonder if they still charge your bill. 'Cause I know.
Did they charge for 411?
Yeah. Well, no, that was star 69.
Oh yeah, they definitely charge for that.
Yeah.
That lady was in charge of a multi-million-dollar country club. I got nothing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to come up with reasons why this could be a thing, and it's just I got no good reasons. I got literally none. Yeah, can't come up with a thing.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
It's bad.
Who does that?
It's just bad.
Anyway, Google.
It's not hard. I mean, there's
Google and hit the microphone. Well, there you go.
There's multiple things you can do that would be quicker, quicker than calling 411. That's for sure. But I don't know. People are weird. So
I bet you they still use MapQuest.
Is that even is that still a thing? I mean, it has
Oh
to
yeah,
be, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Can you still print out the directions?
Yeah.
That's great. I should do that for our trip because we're all riding in one car. I should print them out and be like, here, I printed out MapQuest directions for you. Sarah's mom on her way to Delaware got a triptych from AAA. Did you know they still do those?
No, they do.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
It's still in the little binder, where you flip through it and you're like,
and just to get him back, you should you got to send it to his phone. You got to send the MapQuest to his phone. Just to be like, if you lose this paperwork, you got it on your phone.
That's right.
It'd be hilarious.
I don't use my phone for much of anything. Text is too small. Okay, I can see that. It's good if you're driving somewhere in the boonies with no cell service. Yeah, that's true. We don't typically. I know you can download offline maps, but still. See, now you're trying to justify stupidity, and you just can't. It's just there's literally nothing you can say about it. It's just I don't know. I mean, because remember that one video we posted where my truck took us like onto the when to nowhere land where we literally couldn't go any further. Like I was still getting cell reception out there.
That's
So
yeah.
there isn't very many places where you get nothing. I mean, even with I switched from Verizon to T-Mobile just purely based on cost, knowing full well that T-Mobile probably won't have the coverage that Verizon does. But they do. I mean, it seems fine. I mean, every now and again I get a dead zone, but for the most part it seems fine. But
yeah, we have one spot. It's like a quarter mile. It's like it kills it. I don't know why.
Does it matter what phone service it is?
It does not matter. Yeah, it's weird.
We have one of those too.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's just like so. Not only do we have that, but there actually is this is the strangest thing. So my truck has wireless CarPlay, which means my phone will connect to and display CarPlay wirelessly, and it uses a Wi-Fi signal. So my phone's generating a Wi-Fi signal. My truck connects to it, and there's a place down the road from my house where it disconnects everything. Bluetooth disconnects and the Wi-Fi disconnects, so I have nothing. And it's so odd that it just, as soon as I drive in there, it's gone. my navigation goes down. Like my Ford's like, what's happened? Everything just disconnected.
Right.
How about the radio? And it turns the radio on. And I'm like, what is going on with this? So I called my buddy and I was like, hey, do you ever have this happen? And he's like, no, I can't say I've ever had that happen. I'm like,
That's
it's
weird.
always in the same spot.
Yeah.
But I can call people, but like I'll be on my phone in my truck and then all of a sudden it'll be on the phone. Like I can hear people talking on the phone, but I can't connect to anything in my truck. It's so strange.
It's weird.
Yeah. And then but the dead spot that I know of is on the way to my old high school. And that was a dead spot when we were in high school.
Oh, wow.
So it's been a dead spot for that long. Like, and I could tell you exactly where it happens because when I was a kid and I would, like my senior year in high school, when I had a cell phone, I'd be going up that hill, dead. And then after that, dead. Like and every time you think you're going to make it, and it's right when you start up the hill, it kills it, or right when you get to the bottom of the hill. So you'll be coming down the hill and you're like, I'm going to make it. I'm going to, and then boop, deet, 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 and you're like, ah.
Dang it.
But it's been there literally for like 25 years and it just can't.
Yeah, this one's the same way. Yep.
Yeah. Or you can get a Garmin suction cup to the front of your car windshield. Sure. Adam, if you drive to West Virginia, there may or may not be cell service. That's true. We've experienced that. I have a Garmin for places in the boonies. Sure.
Depends if you're in the mountains. I notice those are weird. Some of those are weird.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. My mother-in-law still uses the same TomTom GPS she had for like 15 years. Oh Lord, those ones were bad too. Those ones didn't say street names either. They were like, make a left in 300 feet.
Yeah. And then sometimes you're like, I can't make a left. Where do you want me to turn?
You had to buy the new updated map on the little SD card. Yeah. I wonder if they still make this. Frequency issue. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? I don't know why, but it just literally disconnects everything. I actually have gotten to the point where I switch it off if I know I'm going into that area and just use corded, and it works. But yeah, it's strange. So Eastern Oregon has little to no cell service for any carrier. Interesting. Adam, someone's in your house. Yeah, no. She's going to walk back behind. She's going to walk behind me again. Watch. It's coming any second now.
Yeah.
Nope. She's out.
If you guys aren't. And if you guys aren't following her on Instagram, the Daily Cabbage.
Oh, she went outside. There we go. Dan's live. When you travel through parts of New England, Western Connecticut, and Maine, Waze just craps out on us. Let's see, if I know the area, like it's not a big deal, but like I don't know. There's sometimes I go into places where I'm like, I hope my GPS stays on. I have a spot at the top of the Quartz Mountain, Eastern Oregon, where I get 5G signal and stream movies while camping 20 miles from the nearest asphalt. That's impressive.
That is impressive. Yeah, I was like,
that's
wow,
really impressive. Yeah. At 6,000 feet. Oh, you're probably just because there's nothing blocking the signal from going from the towers to where you are. But that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're probably right level with them.
Yeah. It's funny though, because I was in the sticks the other day. Like in the middle of nowhere in it's like almost to the West Virginia border, and like this is far outside of town, and I look down and I have the fastest 5G service you can have, and I have full bars, and there's literally farmland around me, and I'm like, it seems like an odd place to have this kind of service, but okay. Like I don't get this at my house. No. Like I get it. I live very close to Pittsburgh Airport. So, yeah, it's weird.
That's true.
So I guess Garmin's have their own satellite.
Well, that's how it is here. I get better cell phone service at my house than I do in town. But I don't know if it's because they started setting the newer cell phone towers out this way before they got them in town, which is kind of weird.
I
don't know.
The only theory I came up with is that maybe some of these guys that own lots of farmland have sold, part of the land to the carriers to be able to build and maybe that's why. But that's the only thing I could think of. I mean, if I drive down my street and make a left, I have the best service I could get. But like actually at my house, yeah. So there you go. Karen says that lots of farms rent their roof area for 5G carriers. That makes sense. They can see junk from the space station. Area 51 in Pittsburgh. I don't know. I don't think Garmin has. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so though. That seems like that'd be a very expensive thing to have. I guess they would.
I think they just run off of. They probably run off of somebody.
I would. That's what I'm guessing is that they're renting space with other satellites. I don't know. All that stuff just fascinates me. I follow Elon on Twitter, and some of the stuff he talks about with SpaceX, I'm like, this guy is smart. Like, this guy is really smart.
I mean, his cars drive themselves, man. I mean, that's impressive.
But that's the thing. He said this a while ago that Tesla really, I mean, they are a car manufacturer, but more so, they're a data collection company. Like all those cars that are driving around, driving themselves, are also collecting data and sending it back.
Yeah.
So like if a road changes or if they, if there's construction or something like that, it's all sending all that information back to Tesla, and Tesla's sending it back out to other cars. So his data that he collects is almost more valuable than the cars themselves, which is insane. Like why didn't I think of that?
I don't know.
What's up, John? We were just talking about you. Were your ears burning?
Hey, John. Yeah.
Phone companies are like sister wives. They all share. I saw that. We watched a documentary about the FLDS in Utah. The fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints that's run by that really whack job that's in jail for But anyways, I told Sarah, I said, I could never be a polygamist. There's no way. Having more than one wife no. There's no way. I could not do it. No. There's no way. No, there's no way. Things would go awry quickly. Robert Byrd bought lots of satellite. What's that?
I said, I don't know how they can do it.
Well, I mean, in their setup, it's it's different. But in my setup, it would not go that way. Like I'd have several opinions coming at me at one time. I'm sure of it. Then I'd be getting yelled at frequently by different people for different things. It wouldn't work out. I'd have to get my own house. Let's put it that way.
Right. I mean, my anxiety would be up. Be like, no, I'm done with this.
Can you imagine? We're done. Take your boots off. Why did you leave this here? What's going on? Why are you doing? You're like, I'm going across the street. I'll see you guys later. I'd be a big alcoholic. That's the only way to do it.
Exactly.
Robert Byrd bought lots of satellites service in federal dollars into West Virginia. Okay. We still get bad T-Mobile service in PA, starting at the top and driving down. We have 5G too. Interesting. He uses the self-driving to map out the entire U.S. to sell to autonomous car makers in the future. Yeah, right. Tesla has affiliate links, data. Yep. I can barely keep up with one. Exactly. Talking about me, well, I feel special now. We were talking about that time you called me and I didn't answer because I don't answer weird numbers. And now I have you saved in my phone. So if you do call me, I'll know it's you. Those last satellites Elo had sent up were for Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines for their own navigation satellites. So I could see Garmin having their own. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
They could. My wife asked if I would remarry my wife asked if I would remarry if she died. I said, hell no. She asked why. I said, I learned my lesson. Oh, burned. Heck, Adam would never be able to turn the heat on.
That's awesome.
That's right. I'd be freezing. I'd be freezing and getting yelled at all the time.
Right.
Yeah. Although I have had people ask me at the thrift what I was doing with all those shoes. I tell them I have a lot of wives and kids at home.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's a good one. I like that. I might have to use that. Well, there went that special feeling. We said nice things about you too, I think.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about
John, do you still use 411? Can you please let us know?
Yes. Somebody saw somebody call 411 from a smartphone. Then Rob slept on the couch for a few days. Yep. That's right. Yep. He was confused with how Botswana and Alabama have the same area code, John.
Oh, wow.
Do they? They're the same area code? I didn't know that. I don't know what Botswana's area code is.
I don't either. That's a great question.
Don't they have there's a country code first? So I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another thing that's real funny whenever you get like foreign numbers calling, spam foreign numbers calling, and it's like that's too many numbers. That's strange. Because I'm just used to the 334. So.
Yeah, I've had like all zeros call me at once. That was weird.
I remember
I'm
that.
definitely not answering that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, what is this?
Yeah, I had a bunch of ones call me once.
Oh, I've had the ones. Yeah, I've had the ones.
That's interesting. The ones calling.
Yeah, still not picking up.
Yeah. The visual voicemail on the Chinese lady that calls me all the time, and I don't know what she's trying to tell me, but the visual voicemail is kind of interesting because it's all the symbols, and I'm like, that doesn't help. I don't know what this is. Did you ever see the meme that was like, what? Imagine if the Chinese lady that's been calling all of us, that we've been deleting all our voicemails, warning us about COVID. And I'm like, she might have been.
That is so true.
She might have been. Yeah. Not sure Botswana has any codes of any type. Probably true. Call 411 Adam. They'll tell you the area code.
Yeah.
Hi, can I get the area code for Botswana? I've seen letters pop up on phone numbers before. Wild. Yeah. Well, didn't the old phone numbers used to, that was the way they went. The first three numbers were actually letters. And then they got rid of that after a while. Because it was like KL5 or like LM6 or whatever. And then the last four digits. But I don't remember those days. But I heard that was a thing like in the 70s. I think that's about as far as it made it before they went to the area code. So I do remember when I was a kid. And do you remember your parents complaining whenever area codes started coming out?
Yeah.
Because my parents were angry.
Yeah, we used to. Yeah, we used to share the same area code as Cincinnati, 513.
Yeah.
But then my grandpa was so mad, like, I better get a new roller, like, you know, or the whatever they used to get the.
Oh yeah, the thing with all the area codes on it
from the bank.
Yeah.
Like,
that's right. I remember those. Yeah.
Then we got changed to 937, and he was so pissed about that. Everything now I have is like 513,
and you had to dial 1 before you dialed the area code,
1.
or else yep. Yeah. Oh, it was so irritating. I remember because we used to have the same area code as Pittsburgh, and then they came out with another area code, but that was north of here. So if you had to call anything, but the cutoff was like right around where my high school was. So my high school was a different area code. So if you called my high school, you had to dial 1 to call my high school. And like my mom used to get so irritated because she'd never dial 1. And I'm like, Mom, you have to dial 1. She's like, oh, why would I have to dial 1? I'm dialing all the numbers that I'm supposed to. And I'm like, I don't know. You have to dial 1.
Gotta dial 1.
Yeah.
Just follow the instructions on the magnet.
That's right. Yeah. Just look at the bank thing, Mom. The scammers use number spoofing technology. When it glitches, you get weird numbers. Oh, I didn't know that. Remember when they made it so you had to dial the area codes? Yeah, it was awful. I loved watching Australia Border Patrol, the stuff that people from Asia try to sneak in, and listening to them argue with each other, neither knowing what the other one is saying is hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead, dialing 7 digits now, they had to dial 10. Oh, no. Yeah, no. I'm telling you, my grandmother was really angry about it. They used to just be able to put in, 3 and then 4, and you were calling a local number. Yeah. I made a ton of money when they started changing dialing strings. It was great. Nice. Is that true? Is all of Delaware one area code?
They don't even need that area code.
I mean, it could be. I mean, Wilmington's pretty packed, though. So I couldn't imagine Wilmington being all one area code. But, I mean, it could be. There's definitely not a lot of people in Delaware. It's a very small state. Australia has Border Patrol. That seems counterproductive. They're an island. But okay. Yep, that's 1. Delaware has 1, 302. That's interesting. Rhode Island is all one area code, 401. Yeah, interesting. Actually, Tommy, I have a question for you. Why is there something in Newcastle, Delaware for drop shippers? Why are all the drop shippers in Newcastle, Delaware? I need to know, because we get tons and tons of people that clearly are from somewhere else that are shipping it to Newcastle. Do you get that too? You never got any Newcastle ones? That clearly, like,
No.
you're talking to the person that's actually buying it, and they're in China or something, and then their address is Newcastle, Delaware.
No, I know I've had a few in California or Oregon.
Yeah, a couple in
That was
California,
kind of weird. That was
LA.
kind of weird. I may have, you know. Speaking of that, yeah, I think Q4 last year had a few. That was Newcastle.
We don't even have 1 million people in Delaware. Interesting. Old postcards with small plain phone numbers. They are collected. Back when call waiting was extra on your phone bill. Yeah, that's right. Freight forwarders, I guess. There's a huge freight forwarding company there. I send a few a week to Newcastle. Interesting. Well, that explains it. Because we've gotten a few. They're one of the few that doesn't ask, that they don't ask extra crap, or they're like, please write the item number on the front, and you're like, okay, if I remember.
You're like, yeah, I'll be like, sorry. It's like,
what are you gonna do?
It's gonna have a
What are you
label
gonna
on
do? What are you gonna do if I forget? I've had items shipped to Delaware. They were eventually shipped to Russia. Yeah. I've had one buyer wanted to start a return for the damage in transit. eBay squashed it. Oh, cool. I send like one pair of shoes a month to that same forwarder in Delaware. Yeah, we send a lot of Cabbage Patches to it. That seems to be a really popular thing for Cabbage Patches. So we send a ton of them to this place in Newcastle. And I was just curious. They probably set up shop there because Delaware has very, very low corporate taxes. So it makes sense. Most places I send freight forwarders in Newcastle, Florida, Cali, and Oregon. So there you go.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think that's where mine's mostly went. California and Oregon. Kind of weird.
Yeah. The ones for California I get frequently, but more to Newcastle than anything. So, just curious. Anyhow, we're about there. Ed didn't make it back, so he must be having a good time at the meet and greet.
He's right here.
There he is. He's back. I got my first ever negative feedback in 25 years. Requested he change it, and he changed it to a positive. Couldn't believe it. Wow.
So that means you get two more times. So you get two more people you can change it for now.
There you go. That's my goal right there. All right,
Rip.
I do send a lot to the Oregon Freight Forwarding Company. Yeah, so I guess maybe it's just because it's on our side. Florida too, multiple to Florida. I don't remember that being a thing, but
I don't know.
I don't remember sending one to Florida, but it's possible. Anywho, what do you got coming up this week? Anything?
All right, Ed, go ahead. See, I have to wait for him. Then I go. No, I don't know, man. We still. I guess I need to put out a video of what I've been doing, right? That probably makes sense because people probably think I fell off the face of the earth, even though I'm live right here on Monday.
That's right, every Monday.
Follow me on Instagram, people. I post all the time on there. You know,
that's true. At
Darke County Picker with underscores, and
I think it might be in the description of this video.
Maybe
I don't know,
but no. I know we still got a couple more weeks of craziness with our kids and school and all that, and then we'll be back to normal.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably really nothing, to be honest with you.
Tommy's helping Ed out. It's perfectly done.
It's right here.
There it is. Yeah. So, Jimmy's. See, there you go. Jimmy's Insta's great. It is good.
Thanks, Rosie. Rosie's Instagram cracks me up too.
Oh my God. Yeah. If you guys don't follow Rosie on Instagram,
Yes.
maybe I shouldn't be telling people to follow you, Rosie. I don't know, but she's good. I love Rosie's Instagram.
And if you guys aren't following the daily.cabbage, please do that too.
She gets enough attention.
Hey, it helps you out too, man. It helps you out. Come on.
Yeah. Next school holiday is until Thanksgiving. It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
But they went to school today. Didn't make no sense. But hey,
oh, did they?
No, they went to school. Our kids went to school. But the
with
mail didn't run.
The hell,
right?
Yeah. Forget it. Doesn't matter. Do you guys like Cabbage Patch? Did she cuss
See?
people out? If so, I need a link. For Rosie, I don't want to promote people that don't want them to be promoted. So Rosie, if you want to be
That's
promoted,
true.
let me know, and I'll gladly tell you Rosie's name on Instagram. But yeah, it. I love. There's only a handful of people I watch stories on, and it's. She's definitely always in that rotation. That's for sure. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mine too.
There you go.
There she is.
There you go. Make sure to know that those are
She cracks me
zeros.
up, man.
Those are zeros. Cracks
Yes.
me up. Love it. She's.
Yeah, she cracks me up.
One day we're gonna have to have her on live, and we have to put up that we won't censor you, Rosie, if we have you on. I promise. So either way, what do we got coming up? So me and Sarah are gonna be live on Thursday, and then that's the last live show till the following Thursday. So because we are in Atlantic City and Lancaster, so we'll not be live Sunday or Monday. Well, you guys might be. I don't know if you're gonna or not. We haven't discussed it yet. But and then this Saturday another What Sold video, and I will tell you guys right off the bat that the very first part of the What Sold video I am overwhelmed. So it's not as entertaining as I wanted it to be because I've just literally got piles and piles of Cabbage Patch all around me, and you'll see why. But it's interesting.
Hey.
So, what are you gonna do? Sometimes I mean they're cute and all, but when you got a lot of them hanging around, it get a little nervous. So,
Really?
yeah. It's there was too many. There's just too many. Anyways, that's about it. Other than that, yeah, What Sold video will be coming out on Saturday. So 6 p.m. Saturday. So watch it. Yeah, that's about it for us. Ed's going to be back, I believe, next week, and he'll give us an update on the Boss Reseller remix, and we'll chat about that.
Yeah.
Not next week, the week after, because I won't be here. So be a
Right.
little while before that we'll have to discuss that. But yeah, anything else you want to chat about before we get out of here?
No. I
Oh,
guess
wait.
I'll still Ed's Thunder. You know, we appreciate everybody who's watched us, the lurkers, everybody, and definitely follow Sarah, the Daily Cabbage.
Yeah, follow the Daily Cabbage if you haven't. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see
See you
you
guys.
in a couple weeks. Bye.
Good day, sir.